Hello students, welcome to the world of chemistry. This is Dr. Vikram Panchal and I am dealing with spectroscopy for chemistry. This is the lecture of IR spectra, lecture number 8. In previous lecture I explained you one vibration, that is stretching vibration. In this lecture I will explain you what is bending vibrations or deformations. Okay, so we'll start with this bending. Such vibration may consist of a change in bond angle between bonds with a common atom or the movement of a group of atoms with respect to the remainder of the molecule. There are four types of bending. Let us start with the first one, which is known as scissoring, because atoms move like scissor, and this is called in-plane bending. In this case, see what happens here. In the beginning, atoms are at different distance and they will form angle with central atom, that is theta 0. Now, if these atoms come closer, so what happened? They will change bond angle. So there will be change in bond angle. So here, these atoms are coming close to each other. These AND atoms are coming close to each other without changing bond length. And therefore, there will be a new bond angle between this one, and that is theta 1. And here, theta 0 is not equal to theta 1. Here, these atoms can go away from each other also, like this. In that case, angle increases. So either angle increase or decrease. Okay. So when two atoms attached to the central atom move towards each other, it is known as scissoring. In this case, all atoms remain in the same plane before and after bending. Here, bond length remains the same, does not changes. So bond length does not changes during this reaction. Okay. So this is what happened during first type of bending, and that is called scissoring. Okay. Now second will be rocking. Okay. This rocking is also in plane bending. Here, this is the original status of molecule. The angle will be theta 0, suppose. Both these atoms will move in the same direction, either left or right. Okay. In that case, there will be no change in bond angle or bond length. So, atoms swing, in fact, like this. And here, if you call it theta 1, even that theta 1 will be equals to theta 0. So no change in bond angle. So we can write here that when the structural unit swing back and forth in the plane of molecule without change in bond angle and bond length, it is known as rocking. So rocking is in plane bending, and here there will be no change in bond angle. Next one, third one, is known as wagging. This is out of plane bending. Here, in this case, suppose we will arrange this molecule like this. These atoms are at rest in this plane. So all are in plane. Okay. Now when these two end atoms move either front or back, then what happens? See this. If these atoms move back side, this side, then this bond angle will be same, bond length is also same, but these are going away from each other. Okay, like this. And we can show it by dash. That means these atoms are out of plane in another plane, outside, but back side of this plane, original plane. Okay, so both are out of plane. Next part is this one, where these AND atoms come front, and that can be shown by wedge. Like this. Remember, in all cases, radius or distance remain the same, r1 or r1 dash. Here also r1 and r1 dash. In this case also r1 and r1 dash. And theta is also same for all. That means there is no change in bond angle, no change in bond length. Only plane changes. Only these atoms are coming out of the plane. These two are out of plane. Okay, that means all atoms are not in the same plane. Okay, so here we write for this one that when the structural unit swings back and forth out of the plane of the molecule without changing bond angle and bond length, it is known as wagging. And the last one in this case is twisting. So fourth one is twisting, bending. This twisting is again out of plane, bending. Okay, let us see what happened. Here, all atoms in one plane, and the angle is theta 1. They are in this plane only. Okay, these are in plane. Because of twisting, one of these atoms will go outside and another will go inside or the other side of this plane. Okay, so here this what happens, see, one atom looks like it is coming outside of this plane, so we will show it by wedge, and another by dash. Okay, so here bond angle changes, so theta 1 is not equal to theta 2. Okay, so here when one atom swings in front and another swings in backward, then the angle changes and it is known as twisting. So there are total 4 types of bending. That's it in this lecture. Thank you.